TheoTRADE. This is Don Kaufman, June 12th, 2024. It's Wednesday afternoon. There's just about 25 minutes left in this trading session. And yeah, right now it is a trading session. Look, first and foremost, the tech divergence has just grown to absolute epic proportions. I mean, we're going to look into the order flow in just a moment. I'm going to tell you, I've seen the size of trade come through for 25 years. I have never seen size directed towards individual products as significant as what we are seeing right now. I'll explain that and much more here, of course, on this Wednesday evening's update. First and foremost, so the S&Ps right now are up some 40 handles. Yep, we had CPI, and on CPI, the markets, they exploded off of it. CPI comes in a little bit light, the markets explode. Obviously, also a Fed day. Maybe the Fed saw their own shadow. There was a bit of sell-side activity, but it didn't necessarily grip hold. I got to tell you, one of the most important things to denote on the screen right now is not here in the S&P futures. It's actually right over here inside of the SPX. Oh yeah, once again, all we're doing throughout the course of this CPI / Fed day, we are riding on the upper edge of the expected move. There was a significant breach, a huge pullback, but all we've done is hit the upper edge of the expected move. For those of you that do not recall, expected move for this entire week was roughly $75.20. Now, again, that is and does pertain to the SPX, the mother of all products. But that, people, is what drives order flow. So literally, out of the gate, we get the CPI that comes out. And if you look at the cash open, I mean, we opened in the SPX. We on it. And it, okay, specifically, if you want to know the upper edge of the expected move, it's 54.22. I mean, we literally opened right on it. Where are we right now? Yeah, you can't even believe this as I record this. It is literally 54.22. That is the upper edge of the expected move. But there's so much more going on in this marketplace. So a moment ago, I'm talking about like tech, and tech just absolutely dominating markets. You know, it's easy. And I think a lot of people are going to do this. They're going to pull up a chart and they're going to look at Apple and like, oh yeah, look at Apple. Okay. It's a magnificent move. Again, behold, when I bring up auto expected moves, the expected move, and I'm just going to kind of handicap this a little bit for you. The expected move this week was just shy of about $7 in Apple. So from right here, which is trading somewhere right around 197, you know, we're supposed to move up or down about $7. Where are we right now? 216 and change. I mean, we're basically sitting, okay, on almost like 3 sigma move. And again, that is, you know, statistically it's out there, but it's not unforeseen. You know, a 3 deviation move. It's 99.9% of all occurrences. Let's not get too crazy. I mean, the move is a blistering move in here, but I'm going to tell you, as I said a moment ago, it's not so much about the chart in Apple that is astounding. Okay, when I say that tech has dominated the marketplace, all that you really need to look at a point in time like this, it's the order flow. And the order flow right now in Apple, forget about even shares. Like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of shares that have traded 162 million, and you still, again, you got 20 minutes left in the trading day. You're trading almost 6 million option contracts out there, okay? Staggeringly large numbers. And the reason I've keyed into that so much is because it's like every other product on the screen. Okay, and we're going to look at NVIDIA in just a moment. So you just look at Apple, there's almost 6 million option contracts that have traded. We bring up NVIDIA, we'll open up option statistics. Okay, it's good for another 5.5 million. Again, you're looking at record breaking. I mean, this is not earnings. It's fever pitch. Every trading firm, every derivative firm on the planet, every market making firm, they're turning their guns and firing everything they've got, okay, and squeezing these products. That's what it is. It is the absolute epitome, the most epic gamma squeeze that we've seen. And as I am talking right now, okay, that might be coming to an end. I mean, there is some wild and woolly trade here in just the last few minutes of this, again, CPI Fed day. Look, people, it's less. Who cares about the Fed? Who cares about CPI? They're going to talk about, well, the Fed said this and it worried markets. It has nothing to do with that. It's everything right now about this wild and woolly kind of tech divergence. Do you realize at this point, look down the list of the usual suspects. The Dow is down on the day. Watch the advanced decline line. It's negative. Now, I've made the argument time and again. You could have 90 products trading to the downside, and the S&Ps could still be up because tech dominates everything. But the divergence, okay, from my seat right now, it's too far. It's just too far. The sustainability of the kind of contract size that we are seeing in some of these tech stocks, it's not there, right? In terms of when I'm saying sustainability, I mean, you look at something like Microsoft. I know it's up like, what, 1.75%. It's only doing 430,000 contracts. As I said, everybody turned everything they had today effectively towards two products. I'll give you Tesla too. Tesla, I think, was doing like 1.5 million contracts the last time I looked. There you go. It's good for 1.6 million contracts. But again, everything of this marketplace right now is NVIDIA. It is Apple. You can say what you want about Microsoft being up, but it doesn't have that kind of order flow. There's no question we've hit fever pitch in the divergence out there. And again, when I keep talking about the divergence, it's just fire everything you have, okay, into the order flow of a handful of tech stocks that have massive, okay, market cap. Speaking of massive market cap, Apple, okay, has actually taken once again, at least it had taken once again, the number one spot in terms, okay, of sheer magnitude. And that is when we start looking, for example, at market cap. Yeah, you're good for about 3.3 trillion again. Okay, next to Microsoft, I mean, they're just neck and neck. Nevertheless, it's an absolute fever pitch. And again, I am not even considering the technicals in here. If the order flow is too big, okay, it's gone from everywhere. Order flow is gone from everything. I mean, you can even look at the energy sector, which is getting hammered today. You can look at the financials, which actually are down. And there's nothing going on in these products. The XLF, which is pretty pivotal. This thing is just doing what? Basically average volume in it. Everywhere you look, stuff is, there's some products that are down. They're doing even less than average. Okay. So it's all right now about these big tech stocks. And that's why, look, if you're keying into anything right now, key into where that order flow is the most significant. It's Apple. Okay, it's NVIDIA, what I would term the usual suspects. But the divergence is, I just cannot see these things lasting. Something has got to give in this marketplace. I don't want to come off with this huge bearish connotation. It's already there. You're already seeing products. They're diverging to the downside. But tech, okay, is just lifting the markets. That's it. It's just, it has the market capitalization to do it. The problem that we have right now is that we keep kind of undermining the entire marketplace such that it only takes one Microsoft, an Apple, okay, a NVIDIA of having one bad day to drop those S&Ps precipitously. I mean, it is, again, a very tumultuous marketplace for the remainder of this week. And if you think, this is some volatility, again, argument over here real quick, realize we were just trading a few minutes ago at 54, okay, 54.54. We're now trading 54.20. It's a 30 plus handle move in minutes as we come to what? The last 15 minutes of the cash close. Shorts were getting absolutely annihilated, okay, in what amounted to just this wicked squeeze. But now, okay, you're pretty much in Apple's hands, which is coming off hard and fast now into today's close. The remainder of this week, okay, look for quite a bit of volatility. Now, say what you will about the S&Ps. Yeah, we're riding on the upper edge of the expected move. There's no question that at 54.22 is going to come into play. But right now, we've dropped back inside the expected move. And what is also going to become critically important is just between now, okay, and the remainder of the week, we still have, okay, about a $43 expected move. So vol has picked up quite considerably. The divergences out there, oh, you can see them, you can touch them, you can taste them. Be careful right now. The only thing that stands between you, okay, and what could be a short-term abyss in this marketplace is like one or two tech stocks. Thanks everybody for joining us here at TheoTRADE. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.